Hello, grade 2. How are you? I hope you are happy and safe. Our lesson today is local habitats. The objective of our lesson is to play and carry out investigations to make observations of plants and animals to compare the diversity of life in their local habitats. Let's start with page number 57, lesson 1 lunch. There are three friends, Darius, Aiko, and Nancy. They are talking about where habitats are found. Let's see which friend has the best idea about habitats. Darius thinks that habitats are found on land. What do you think, grade 2? What about you? What do you think? Aiko thinks that habitats are found in water. What do you think? Nancy thinks that habitats are found on land or in water. Interesting. What about you, grade 2? What do you think? Think about it, choose the best idea, and explain your thinking. In this space, look at this photo. It's a school. The school consists of different parts, like principal, teacher, custodian, and students. All these parts work together as a system. The teacher helps students learn and other students work together to complete tasks and assignments. The custodian helps to keep the school clean. Throughout this lesson, you will investigate different systems and learn how they work together in the natural world. Let's watch a video. Look at this worm. Look carefully at the habitat of worm. What do you notice? Why do you think this is a good habitat for a worm? In this lesson, we will investigate the many different kinds of living things in an area. But you wonder about habitats. I have a big question. How many different kinds of habitats are there? Let's investigate what kinds of living things can be found around your schoolyard through this activity. Page number 60. The activity purpose is to identify and observe living things in your own habitats. But before we begin, let's make a prediction. Where will you find the most kinds of living things around your school? Think about it and write your answer in this space. For me, I think the garden will have the most living things. The needed materials for this activity are a piece of yarn and a hand lens. To apply this activity, choose an area outside your school. Make a yarn circle on the ground. Use a hand lens. Observe the living things inside the circled area, and then record your observations. Repeat steps 1 to 4 for 2 other areas. Let's begin in the grassy area with the yarn. We'll make a circle around the area you want to observe. Look carefully at the area within the yarn circle. Write down the living things you see in this area. Use the tally marks to record the numbers of living things you see. Next, let's take a look in the garden area with soil and plants. Use the yarn to make a circle around the area you want to observe. What living things do you see inside the circle? Write down what you see. Use tally marks to count the number of living things in the circle. Last, let's take a look in the playground area. What living things are inside the circle? Record what you see. Use tally marks to count the number of living things in the circle. Count your tally marks to determine the total number of living things found in each area. Record that number in the last column in your chart. Now, use your observations to answer these questions. Now, back to your prediction to check your answer. For me, I predicted that the garden will have the most living things. And here you can check your answers for question number 6, 7. And the last one, page number 61.